morning. And welcome to graduation in October, which is a seasonal marker in a different season. I am so glad, though, that we get to be together in person, even if at a distance today. And with Carpentry, sometimes it's a little bit harder to get to know you because you're so often in the field, but I feel like I know you a little, and I feel like I got to see you a little bit this spring when we suddenly moved to urgent Zoom calls. But it's really great to see you today together in this beautiful space. And for our graduates who finished in the field, who could not travel to be with us in person, we're thinking of you, and you are already out there in the world paving the way for the rest of your class. So thank you for joining us remotely. And for family and friends watching today's ceremony on video, I'm Sarah Turner. I'm the president of the North Bennett Street School. I'm particularly pleased, of course, to see our graduates and our faculty, but I'm thinking about family and friends, and I'm so glad that you're here in spirit because you have been such a big part of the success of the graduates, supporting them on easy days and difficult days, and it really takes the whole community to do that, so thank you. A big thank you also to the North Bennett Street School staff and the goodwill of the people at the Old North Church for making today's celebrations possible. In order to respect the social distancing rule, we'll conduct 6 graduations, which makes for 2 days of celebrations, which really feels wonderful. It feels like it gives us some time to enjoy the moment. Welcome to you, our newest graduates here and elsewhere, and welcome to our faculty, very, very special members of the community today. In a moment, I'll share some thoughts about what your studies and what your work has meant to all of us this year, and what I hope it will mean for you going forward. And at a time like this, it's easy to focus on what's urgent and right now, and of course for you to be thinking about what's next and what is to come. But as we know, the work that we do is part of a bigger thing than ourselves, and it reflects the people who have paved the way and did good work before us. So as you graduate, I'm pleased to put you in the very good company of another North Bennett Street School graduate, our distinguished alumni award recipient this year, David Betts. Each year, NBSS gives the Distinguished Alumni Award to recognize an outstanding graduate from one of our 9 full-time programs. And this is based on their professional accomplishments, their contributions to their industry, and their promotion of excellence in craft and trade. We're so proud to honor David Betts, the class of 1972 in piano technology, as the recipient of the 2020 Distinguished Alumni Award. It's possible that you didn't get to know David since you are often in the field, but our piano alumni and our piano friends certainly do, so I'll tell you a little bit about him. For more than 45 years since his graduation from the program, David has worked as a self-employed technician and rebuilder of pianos, making him one of the foremost experts in his field. And if this weren't enough, if somehow 45 years of dedication to your craft and your clients were not enough, I think it probably is enough, but David is also an accomplished educator and a beloved mentor. He's been a regular master teacher for the meetings of the Piano Tuners Guild and was awarded PTG's Member of Note Award in 2002 for his outstanding contributions. David also started a new chapter for North Bennett Street School. After only a couple of years of teaching at the school, he recognized the opportunity to start an advanced piano technology program, so he developed it and moved into the role of department head for both piano programs. It's an excellent example, I think, of how learning and teaching happen simultaneously. It also is an example of his commitment, him seeing and developing opportunity, and of course, his enduring dedication to others and to the school. He led the program to national and international renown, and he provided lifelong mentorship to both students and graduates of the programs. The Distinguished Alumni Award is given through a recommendation by peers, so it really is a true testament to the respect and admiration that he earned through his work. And with this honor, he was also awarded this spring an honorary diploma in advanced piano technology, a reflection of his work both in teaching and learning. I know David is watching today from a healthy and safe distance at home, so congratulations to David, and thank you for all of your contributions. And now to you, our graduates and our faculty. When I thought about what I would say today, how I might inspire you to launch into your next chapter, your next job, your next phase of life, I thought about how I might look to history or place, the steadfastness of our small school, which will turn 140 years old next year, or to the endurance of a place like this, the Old North Church, a place that has stood for almost 300 years and seen remarkable moments of American and global history. In both these cases, I would have been turning to time and history for inspiration, how places have endured and weathered and what they have stood for. Or in addressing you today, I might have conjured an inspiring person, someone who succeeded against odds, had the strength of character to accomplish something significant, even in difficulty or adversity. Someone with compassion and caring who worked on behalf of other people. So I thought about words, and I thought about literature, and I thought about courage, and I thought about rarity, something that would inspire you and propel you forward to take with you as meaningful. And at another graduation, maybe in another season or another year, I might have taken this approach. I might have looked outside of ourselves to look for that spark, somewhere other than us. So you can guess where this is leading. You hear me use words like steadfastness and endurance, strength of character, compassion and caring. This is what you have been. You have been the inspiration, and you have been what propelled the rest of us forward. Because I'm remembering back to the middle of March, and we were all in shock, and we were all suddenly at home, and none of us were prepared for those weeks and months. None of us knew how to Zoom or to navigate the technologies that we've learned since then. Suddenly you and your teachers, people who are dedicated to the analog, to the by hand and the in-person, people who in many cases have chosen the work that you do for those very reasons, you had these preferred methods taken away from you and you had to adapt. You did that, and your faculty did that. And I think we were all so grateful in those months in the spring, even if we didn't recognize it, to have your progress as our focus. It helped us put one foot in front of the other, facing each challenge as it came. We thought about how you would finish your work, how we would get tools to you, how we would keep you engaged. Your faculty thought about how you could keep making progress, how you could find a pathway forward to today, to program completion, accomplishment, and graduation. You're the one who did this. You showed up on Zoom, and you watched videos, and you read materials, and you stood by each other. You showed caring and compassion. You showed endurance and steadfastness. And you did this while the world changed radically all around you. It changed your family life, your working life, and of course, your training and your timeline. After all, here it is, the fall. And I have to admit, I really marveled at how you just kept showing up, how we all did, to take on something so much bigger than ourselves, just by showing up and step by step. And it took time. It's not the season we're used to for graduation, but you found ways to stay engaged and to adjust your lives and your goals, and you were ingenious. Many of you found work as a way to continue learning, or projects that kept your skills up. And so I'll just say it simply, we are so proud of you. We are inspired by your commitment and your focus. And so as you move ahead and you take on the challenges that will surely come, I hope that you'll look to this as a time of reassurance, to remind yourself that you did something remarkable, that that's already in you. And as I've said on other occasions, good work, important work, is not magic. It's not special abilities. It's effort, day by day, steadily, and you've done this. So as you set up your next lives, and your next projects and careers, I hope that you'll turn to what you learned and experienced here, all that you built, all that you made, all that you fixed, and all that you repaired. It's not magic, but it is unique, and it is so, so special. And through your work, you honor the work of the school and the community that you've become a part of. A school that endures for 139 years is not a static or a fixed thing. It's a place that's created and recreated by all of us, by the past, the present, and now you, our future. And as we saw this year, North Bennett Street School is a bigger effort than just what happens in 2 buildings. It's a network extending out and back through each one of us. So we'll want to know about what you're working on, the work that you do, how learning and knowledge, how North Bennett Street School extends through each of you. So please keep in touch. Please keep in touch with us, with each other, and with the currents of culture that will continue to shape your work. Let us know what you're making, what you're building, and please help us pay attention to how the new uses of skills are manifesting in the world. So we are so honored to have you join 139 years of NBSS. On behalf of all of us at the school, on behalf of Mark Margulies, our board chair, as well as our full board of directors and advisors, and the many, many decades of alumni who balanced their own changes with training before you, really, really well done. Your work has meant so much to us. So congratulations, graduates. Congratulations. And now to celebrate each of you in turn and to confer diplomas, let me introduce a graduate of our Cabinet and Furniture program, a tireless advocates for students and faculty, North Bennett Street School's Provost, Claire Fruitman. That's better. Thank you, Sarah. So as it says in today's printed program, finishing the requirements for graduation at North Bennett Street School takes hard work, commitment, and dedication at the best of times. The students in this graduating class completed your programs during the global pandemic of COVID-19. So let's celebrate your extraordinary achievements, class of 2020. I'll ask the instructors of the program to come up first and stand apart from each other. Peter Smith, Brock Leyendecker, and when I call your name, please come forward to accept your diploma from your instructors. There is a camera behind me that's live streaming. Feel free to wave to anyone who might be watching virtually. There's also a photographer here to take your picture with your instructors. Once you've had your picture taken, please make your way back to your seat. And also take note of the special diploma cases. Those were made by Jeff Altepeter, our bookbinding department head, and the table that the diplomas are sitting on was made by Jackson Fairley, a cabinet and furniture making grad who is graduating today, although he's in Australia, so I hope he's watching virtually. Graduating today from Carpentry, Brennan Altieri. Brennan Carrier. Joshua Curtis. Andrew Dorman. Patrick Levesque. Jason Mackenzie Feeney. Jason Romero Troncaso. Annabelle Santillan. Alexander Schwartz. Gregory Simcoe. Timothy Jacobian. I think I got everybody, right? So we're almost done here. I just wanted to say a few words. The first time I attended a North Bennett Street School graduation was when I was a cabinet and furniture making student. Walter McDonald, my predecessor, was in this spot announcing the names. When he finished, he had some words of wisdom and encouragement, which I found so inspiring. I've been back for every graduation since then, long before I worked here, and even when I didn't know anyone who was graduating. I sort of thought of it as my annual pep talk. I'd like to share those same words with you right now, and I hope you'll find them as inspiring as I still do. We may be almost finished here, but it's far from over. There's a lot more to do. There will be mistakes from which you will learn. There will be customers you hope never to see again. New methods, equipment, and materials will change the way you work. You will get better and faster. If you don't get it right, you have a chance to do it better the next time. There will be wonderful customers for whom you will do work over your entire career, and they will recommend you to their friends, and they will become your friends because of your work. There will be a time when you finish a job, look at it, and realize that a short time ago you could not have done it, and you would not have even known where to start, and you will realize how far you have come. So in closing, may your tools stay sharp, may your work be scheduled a year in advance, may your customers always be satisfied, pay in a timely manner and without argument. You have skills and knowledge that few people share.
You can use these skills to make life better for others, and you can be justifiably proud of jobs well done. So now we're finished here, and it's time for you to go out there and do great work. Congratulations, everybody. We are going to ask everybody to exit out the back. You can follow your instructors out.